celebrating 10 years of excellence. Today on Fox NFL Sunday, James Brown has all the latest news updates. Terry Bradshaw introduces us to an exciting new dynamic duo. Howie Long tells us if the Rams can rebound against the Niners. And Jimmy Johnson on coaches already in trouble. Frank's picks, Jillian's weather, and comedian Wanda Sykes. The one and only Ford F-150 Fox NFL Sunday is right now. It's the one and only Ford F-150 Fox NFL Sunday. America's best-selling trucks are built for tough.
And hello again, everyone. I'm James Brown, and welcome to Week 2 of Fox NFL Sunday. Joining me, as always, my guy, St. Louis native Joe Buck. Hello, Joe.
Oh, JB, how are you? Yeah, not much going on here in St. Louis except the two-time MVP Kurt Warner is on the bench for this one after last week's performance against the Giants. It was not good. He fumbled 6 times. He was sacked 6 times. He threw an interception. He was dazed and confused, and because he played, we find out later he had a concussion. Mike Martz is under fire for the way this ball club is playing. The players are excited to have Mark Bulger in at quarterback. They're going to try to rally around him today, taking on this 49er team that was, well, they routed the Chicago Bears last week. The defense fantastic, and here is part of it. Ahmed Plummer, an interception return for a touchdown. This tape provided by the Zapruder family. You'll notice head coach Dennis Erickson running down the sideline. Was he pumped up? You'll see his hamstring go back and to the left, back and to the left. One guy that you folks have to pay attention to, I guess it's obvious, Marshall Faulk. The Rams are going to try to get him the ball today. That's it from St. Louis. Let's go to Green Bay and check in with Sam Rosen.
Thanks very much, Joe. Bad weather never bothers Packers fans, and a steady rain has been falling all morning. What bothers them is their home field loss last week. They want to get that straightened out. Brett Favre threw 4 interceptions last week and lost a couple of receivers to injuries. His key man, Donald Driver, is out, but Robert Ferguson will start today. During the week, the Packers signed one of Brett's all-time favorites, Antonio Freeman, but it's like the beginning of training camp for him, and he's sore. We don't know how much he'll play. For you fantasy football players, the key man today could be second-year man Javon Walker. The Lions haven't won in Green Bay since 1991. Now, let's go to Atlanta to Dick Stockton.
Sam, the Redskins and Falcons both 1-0, and an interesting subplot here. Steve Spurrier, the Redskins head coach, had Doug Johnson, the Falcons quarterback, with him 4 years at the University of Florida. They both said nice things about each other this week, but make no mistake about it, their relationship was like oil and water. Johnson, in fact, met with the defensive unit this week to point out some of Spurrier's tendencies, particularly on audibles, and Spurrier may try to cross him up. Meanwhile, the Falcons will be without their top receiver of a year ago, Brian Finneran, and that will definitely affect the depth in that department. Also out for the Falcons on the other side of the ball, they'll be missing both their starting safeties. How about this? The last time the Redskins started the season 2-0 back in 1991, the last time they were in the Super Bowl, and they won that one. So, for you fantasy guys, I want you to pay attention to the tight end of the Falcons, Algie Crumpler, one to watch today. Back to you, JB. I've emptied my bucket here in Atlanta.
Always a lot of information, Dick. Thanks a lot, buddy. Later today on Fox, the 1-0 Carolina Panthers battle the defending champion Buccaneers in Tampa's home opener. Also, the Seahawks and Cardinals take flight. Coverage begins at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific, right here on Fox. San Francisco at St. Louis, while Terry is checking out his sleeves and cuffs. The more important matter is this: Mark Bulger gets to start today. If he does well, is it his job to lose?